Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of the 34 character streak. On the last episode, we did some stuff with Tainted Kane that got pretty
Penguin.
wacky, pretty
Penguin.
scary. Today, we're playing Tainted Bethany. I'm also not gonna lie, I might have just swore like a little bit too much at the beginning, and might have to censor that. It was just like, you know, the F word a couple times, but you're supposed to wait 30 seconds in the video or else YouTube does not like to give you ad revenue. So we're gonna probably fix that and and censor that if I remember. I'm totally gonna forget. That's the funny part. I don't care. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. One video isn't gonna kill me, right? Anyway, we're playing Bethany. Bethany is a character that I don't love, but I don't hate. I love Book of Virtues. I think it's super fun and can lead to some really wacky situations, especially when you also have soul arts for ammo. And ammo, yeah, sure. Especially when you also have soul arts. It's like, it's pretty fine. It's a lot of fun, right? I don't like not being able to have soul hearts. That's the part that I'm like, you know, like, how did I get up there? That's crazy. Like, that's just the part that I'm not a big fan of. It's not great, because there goes your deal with the devil protection forever, unless you get a bone heart. So really, what we want to see is a bone heart, okay? The second we see a bone heart, we're going to be in a better position. Blue Baby's Only Friend is an item that I think is pretty good if you get it early on. Genuinely, I think it's like better than most characters' starts. Like, just in terms of DPS and just usability, it's not bad. It's like having an early game Ludo that isn't gonna last for forever, right? And like, really, you don't want a Ludo that's gonna last for forever, because usually Ludo, it's just like not it, you know? Like, Ludo is just, it could be better. It could always be better. Okay. You always get so excited seeing the solars, then you're like, that's just charges. But then again, I would also be pretty happy seeing a battery, so like, I guess I shouldn't complain. But, you know, I want to be able to protect my deal with the devil, and Bethany just can't do that. So odds are, we're not getting many deals. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not a good enough player to be confident in my ability to, really get, like, all my deals with the devil. Like, see, already, like, this is Baby Plum, right? One of the easiest bosses in the entire game. And we're already, like, taking damage. So, for the rest, that's not what I wanted to do. For the rest of the game, if we take damage, we lose our deal with the devil unless we get go-ahead or something from, like, a curse room. So, like, we're not going to get many of those deals. And that's fine, hopefully. Hopefully, we just manage anyways. So, with First Floor, Synth Oil, and the Eternal Heart combined means we get a health upgrade and the damage upgrade right off the bat, which definitely isn't bad. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I just finished up recording that Tainted Kane video, by the way. So I still have, like, that energy and mindset in my head, which is... Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Tainted Kane was, he was interesting for sure. That was a weird fucking run. Isaac's Heart marked if you missed it. It was weird. BFF Isaac's Heart, by the way, genuinely so good. In fact, I think I might make a video on it because it's super good. I don't know when they buffed it, but it's like, come on. I think we could make a challenge out of giving yourself like the blindfold item and just using Isaac's Heart for damage, at least to like, maybe like not the entire game, but at least to like Mom, if not Mom's Heart. It's definitely possible. In fact, it's probably easy to go to Mom with it because like the heart did it did a good chunk of our damage, genuinely. I think the heart was much more of our damage than we had realized during the run. Like thinking back on it, it was so strong. This is so good. I love D7. A lot of people don't like D7. I think D7 is absolutely great. It's like, it's just so much fun. I don't know what the D7 Wisps do, but I don't really care. Either way, it's a 3-room Book of Virtues now, so we've already gotten an improvement. But like the D7 just means you're going to be set on consumables. Like that's it. It just means you're going to be good with consumables, and I have no problem being set with consumables for the rest of the run, right? Like that is not something that I'm like, oh no, oh boy. Here's the problem. Alabaster box. Oh, like, yeah, it's so good as Bethany. I wanna keep D7 because I truly, I mean, maybe we don't even get it. I truly do really enjoy D7. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it leads to positions where you're gonna be just stronger as a whole because of it. You get more combat. There's game breaks you can do with it too, which is one of the main reasons why I like it, by the way. You get 9 volt. It's literally a game break and you immediately win as long as you put in the effort to win. We will go in here, and not a great boss. Once we get these ghosts down, we're in a better, like a much better position. As long as we can keep it like one TNT. I think I accidentally pressed spacebar. But if we're being honest, wait, no, did I? Or they might have destroyed a wisp? I don't know. I think they destroyed a wisp, and if that's the case, I'm perfectly fine with that because I was 100% about to get hit. I have no idea what that just threw my brain for such a loop. Now we know what we're getting into. We lost our strength card, which definitely isn't good. And that left TNT barrel's already almost blown up, which isn't a good start either. We don't want to blow up the TNT barrels until the haunt is out because it is. Okay, you know what? Good trade, good trade. That's good damage. He's dead. Get the angel deal. Tropic a big kama, you know, chameleon thing. Not a bad thing. You know, like, I wouldn't mind doing this angel if there weren't purple fires. However, there are purple fires, so I'm not gonna do it. Which might sound like a bitch excuse, but like, the purple fires are fucking deadly, dude. They home directly in on you, and they will never miss their target. I'm not putting my life on the line because I was like, I can handle a couple purple. I can't handle the purple fires, okay? I can't. I'm aware of that. Doesn't embarrass me. Doesn't make me feel bad about myself. I am totally cool with that fact. You see, that's how it's done. That's how it's done right there. Lose all your wisps, and now we're gonna get revenge. We're gonna get revenge in this room. I feel like yeah, we just needed to prove that we could beat that room. That was all that was. We just needed to prove it. I don't mind. It's like we have the hermit card, right? It's half a soul heart. No, half a red heart for a soul heart. What's funny is we literally didn't get enough money for Alabaster box, which I did not see coming at all. I was 100% convinced we were gonna get enough money. We still could. Maybe right there. This is definitely an interesting development. I mean, this basically means that we'll get enough money. Just really good hits, really saucy. We like it. Yeah, we need one more penny. We're gonna go for it. Like, while I would like to keep D7, like, Alabaster box is the better play, so we're gonna go for it. And there's enough money. We would also like, oh, I mean, it's a 12-room charge, right? We need like 3 more cents. If what I'm thinking is correct, we might be. I don't think the secret room can be right here, by the way. I really don't. Like, it looks like the secret room on the map, but just that room just did not scream secret room. But yeah, we might be completely fine because we should be able to use the soul hearts that are already in our inventory to use Alabaster box, as long as I'm not wrong. And if that's the case, then we're literally gonna go use it immediately, which is obviously great. Just the amount of spiders, dude. Coupon is not bad, but like, I mean, we could just go get it for free. Like, we can, I don't know, we can just go buy it for free. It could be the soul art we get for free. I don't really care. I'd rather get Alabaster box, but I'm not gonna buy the soul art because I don't know if you can use Alabaster box with like previously owned soul hearts. You totally can, and there it is. We gotta keep D7. We get Revelation, which is obviously really freaking good. We get Hallowed Ground, which, hey, like, I don't love Hallowed Ground, but I like Hallowed Ground, you know? But yeah, Bethany is like the Revelation character, right? I mean, she's how you unlock it. She screams Revelation. So I'm all for it. Definitely. Now we're moving on anyway to the Downpour, I guess, because we opened the door to look for money. This is already a really good run. I mean, listen, I'm just saying, this is why you min-max. Imagine you didn't look for that second secret room, right? That second secret room 100% got us, like, everything. We could have just given up on Alabaster box. But instead we said, no, we're getting it, and then we got it, and look at where we are now, right? Like, it's just good. It's just good. 3-cent battery is interesting. There's only one way I would take red stew, and it's if I accidentally walked over it, right after talking about how I wouldn't take it. So, you know, now we have red stew. Not a bad item, but it's not an item I like. Red stew is just, I don't like temporary damage. It makes me feel bad later. Like, once I lose the damage, I'm like, well, this sucks. Well, this is just horrible. Lost soul. Do we think we can protect them? I mean, we're very strong. The only problem is I plan on doing the mirror dimension. So, like, you know, between protecting me or him, I'm going to be protecting me, to be fair. I will be the Lost, and one hit will end our 32 character streak. But if Lost Soul dies, our 32 streak will still be intact. So, not 32. Why do I always say 32? 34 character streak. It'll still be intact, so like, whatever. He can die. I don't want him to die. I would have just rather taken him at the end of the level where he's guaranteed safe. But like, you know, it doesn't always work out like that. And in this case, it just didn't work out like that. Dude, let me be honest. I'm having the time of my life right now. I wasn't sure how to feel about this Bethany run. Bethany, once again, isn't my favorite character, but I do like Bethany. But, like, I'm just having a good time. This is Downpour 2. The white fire's got to be down, then? I wasn't looking for it. Keep in mind, I was looking for the fucking exit. But, yeah, okay, also, it was like, come on. I'm so glad Lost Soul, a ghost, can die on the thing that turns you into a ghost. I'm not kidding, can someone fix that? Like, that doesn't seem at all correct. That doesn't seem like it should work like that. If you can touch it and turn into a ghost, why should the ghost die when he touches it? Right? Am I making sense here? Does that make any sense to you? It just seems like, because like think about the Lost, right? The Lost doesn't die when he touches it. Lost Soul dies when he touches it. It's just like a little weird. It's just like a little weird. It just doesn't quite add up in my brain hole, if we're being honest. Like, my brain hole's like, excuse me, what? So, I'm just not quite sure. Also, I am aware that you can use D7 for stuff like an extra shop on this floor and like a potential game break if there's a certain room layout. Trust me when I say I looked and didn't see it. That's part of the reason I came to the Downpour. It's part of the reason I wanted to keep the D7. I know. You can break the game. There's a certain room spawn with some batteries in it. Unless they patched it, but I don't know about it, so I'm just assuming they didn't. Squeezy. We like tears. Like, our damage stat, we have Cat and Nine Tails, right? Obviously, our damage stat is really good right now, but I'm talking about, like, our permanent damage stat. We have Cat and Nine Tails. So, like, we have some damage. I honestly think it's a better idea to... Oh, wait, we have actual enemies to fight, huh? I was, like, completely just scratching my nose again. I think it's a better idea to... Okay. Oh, yeah, we must have broke a D7 wish. To do this... Well, what I was hoping for... Are there any rooms that drop soul hearts? This one does in terms of the soul rock, which you messed up completely. Okay, and also it doesn't. Okay. This is... like, Mega Chested is so wild, dude. We can buy this soul heart. Reroll. Buy a battery, reroll. Buy a soul heart. Buy a battery, reroll. Buy a soul heart. Buy a battery. Obviously, we just kind of wasted money there. But it's like we were spending money to reroll, right? What am I looking for here? I mean, the trinket's rerolling, and I'm kind of just curious about that. One more for the trinket. Alright. That's fine. It wasn't bad. Like, I know that seemed like a waste of a lot of soul hearts, but, like, we don't really have a lot going for our soul hearts anyway, so... It wasn't bad, though. We basically used it like a D6 in a fucking mom's box right there for a while. That's it. And I don't mind that. I think that's not a horrible use of our stuff, right? Maybe not the best, but like, oh well. If you expect me to get everything on like to be the exact best, you're completely wrong. So that's never gonna happen. We have a lot of time to save up more soul hearts for whatever we need anyway. Just with what we had, that seemed like the best choice. But anyway, we're moving on. This run's basically already won, too. I mean, like, damage-wise, we still need a bit. But, like, with Revelation, this early, meaning we have Flight, with the tier rate and the damage stat, we have minus Red Stew even. Like, you know, we're pretty much fine. We have Lost Soul, who, if we can even get him to pay out once, he'll obviously be, like, a pretty big help. The problem with Lost Soul and Bethany, unfortunately, is you get the Soul Heart payout, you're basically just getting, like, some batteries for a payout, which isn't, like... optimal, you know what I mean? Like, it's not great. Also, I only did that because I didn't want to, like, actually waste a charge. And yeah, since I had already entered the room, that was the only way to not waste a charge. But yeah, like, you're basically getting batteries, which it's not even the worst thing in the world, right? If you had something that paid out with batteries at the end of a floor, you wouldn't be too sad. Of course, if that thing also was as hard to keep alive as Lost Soul is, you might be a little bit more sad, but still, Batteries are nice, and they're like stored batteries too is the best part. Like it's not an actual battery. It's just charges, uses of an active item. Now here's the play. If we beat this boss without killing Lost Soul, we're actually probably just gonna leave. Because, to be honest, it's just like... Yeah, like, we'll get Planetarium chance. And I would like Planetarium chance, basically. Well, I don't really care about Planetarium chance, but we get the guaranteed Lost Soul payout and the chance for a Planetarium, and we're only missing whatever was in our item room, which is probably shitty anyway. And then we get Cancer. So, you know, like... So, you know, I guarantee you, I will almost guarantee Cancer is better than whatever was in our item room. So, I definitely feel like we made the right choice there. Yoink. I was like, some of the sack was the wrong choice there, which is hilarious. I guess theoretically we could have just taken that black room because we don't necessarily have anything else in our other slot, but you know, we don't always make these smart choices around here. We've made that pretty clear. And also, because of more options, the whole D7 thing's even better, because whenever we clear a room, we have, like, a choice between items, which is, like, obviously, a choice between items is just better than an item. Well, a consumable. A choice between something is just better than that plain something, because it's, because you get to choose what you fucking need. So, definitely D7 got a buff by that, which was it was just, like, an unintended side effect of something that we were gonna take anyway. So, we're okay with that. Definitely makes us happy. Also, we almost lost Soul like several times in that room. We're not fighting that room again. Not at all. Okay, this is another room that we don't want to fight again. I would say for just a quick fact, just a quick little fact lesson for you. The D7 wisps are freaking horrible. They're just awful to the point where I almost want to just take Spider Butt. The D7 wisps, I don't know why. I really didn't want to do that, but I just kind of did it. The D7 wisps, when they break, they redo the room, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, that's something like when you have control over it, I like it, right? I got no problem with that. When you don't, it's a bit of a different story, like completely. Who's in this room? Yeah, I don't really fully... I know Spider-Butt can spawn Spider. I think it has to, like, kill the enemies or something, but I didn't know the damage. I thought it just slowed things down. So, I guess. We do have a longer stat effect time because of the trinket we have. So, Spider-Butt does, like, sort of accidentally get a buff because of that, which is good. Spider-Butt's obviously not the best active item in the world, but, like, it was just Spider-Butt. This is what I mean, man. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, it was Spider Butt or that. And I don't want that anymore. So Spider Butt seems like the right choice. Can we beat Double Cage without losing Lost Soul? Is the question. Depends on how fast we can kill him, really. If we can kill him fast enough, obviously. But, dude... Why does that dice thing work like that? To be honest, that's like so... I can't even fathom why they would do that. I guess maybe all dices function like, oh, they just do whatever their dice does. Which is like, still dumb, by the way. We're gonna try to keep them slowed. Slow them again. Okay, get him. Oh, we even kept Lost Soul alive. Okay. We're gonna take Perfection because I have a feeling we're actually gonna be able to keep it for like a floor or two. And if you can keep Perfection for even 2 floors, it's like, it's usually worth it. Nah, but like, no, listen. We're gonna make Spider Butt optimal, okay? We're gonna make Spider Butt meta. And the only way to do that is with this little timer clock am. Free health upgrade, we love it. Thing about Bethany, the one good thing I can say, School Bag's interesting for sure. I think not both get out of here and run and get Lost Soul. You almost just got blown up so hard. But the thing about Bethany is you never have to worry about how much red health you have, which is refreshing because usually with characters, eventually you'll just be like, oh, I really fucking shouldn't take this. Like I shouldn't take this Eternal Art anymore. Damn. And like then you're like at this point where you're like, okay, well I want to take meat, but if I take meat, I literally won't have enough like space for soul arts and blah blah blah. It's not common. Usually you don't get enough red hearts for that to matter, but like it does happen, and it's definitely annoying when it happens for sure. I don't like it anyway. I can tell you that for a fact. So, I'm glad that Bethany has that going for her. Bethany, like I said, I like Bethany as a character. I think Bethany is fun. It's just she's not my favorite character because of... Oh, it's risky. Oh, it's risky. Oh, it's risky. She's not my favorite character just because... Oh, wait, this run's just got to actually, like, probably significantly worse. Because our best damage dealer was definitely, Revelation. And it doesn't increase... Like, it does scale with your damage, but not your tier rate. So soy milk is hot garbage for Revelation, which means it definitely, we took a hit there, but it was for the funny. And if you're not going to respect the funny, get the fuck out. Like, that's all I have to say. If you're not going to respect the funny, I don't really understand what you're doing on my channel. We're all about the funny here. The only funnies, and if you don't agree with funnies, then what are you doing? I just, like, think about it, right? It's funny. Isn't that enough reason for you? Don't you hear those words and immediately go, oh, I get it? Because I know for me, genuinely, when I think to myself like, oh, it's funny, I'm immediately like, okay, I get it. I'll do it. Like, I saw soy milk. I'll be honest, this one I didn't fully think through. I think this is the one time I probably wouldn't have taken soy milk if I thought about it, because this run was super fun. Revelation, I feel like I often get Revelation when it's like useless, since it doesn't ever change fire rate. Sometimes it's just like you have better things to do than fire Revelation, you know what I mean? And like you end up not using it for the entire, get the fuck out of here, Lost Soul Buddy. I'm sorry, Lost Soul Buddy. I'm sorry, dude. Get that. Just die. Where's the worm? Oh boy. Anyway, this room is dangerous as hell. Sometimes you just have better things to do. And like that sounds like a little like almost rude in a way, but it's true. Sometimes your DPS is better off not stopping to fire Revelation. And it's not just sometimes. Pretty much anytime you have a charged item, if your charge time is faster than Revelation, you don't want to wait for Revelation. It just seems dumb, and it usually is dumb. In fact, it's usually genuinely a DPS downgrade to wait for Revelation. But like on runs with normal tiers and no charged items, you got to use Revelation. And if you have high damage, oh, dude, he lasted so long. If you have high damage, Revelation's really solid because once again, the fire rate on it never changes. So even if you get Polyphemus and like Eve's Mascara and all these high damage but slow rate of fire items, you're perfectly fine. Like you could like main with only Revelation for the entire game at that point because you'll probably be shooting it faster than your regular fucking tiers. But if you have low damage, high rate of fire, that's so much worse Revelation. And I haven't had a good run where I felt like I could use Revelation in a long time. And we had that, and I fucked it up. It's still obviously usable. Because here's the thing, ready? That's how long we have to stop shooting for to fire Revelation. And I would say 100% it's worth the damage that we deal. I think Revelation is definitely still more powerful than not using it, unlike if we're like doing a Tech X run or some shit and like we have this we have really fast Tech X and it's like blah blah, we'd have to hold for like 12. You get it, right? I think it's definitely worth it, but I'm sad with my soy milk choice because like soy milk, while it's funny, it's like also not like too funny because it's just soy milk. Like haha, fast rate of fire, pew pew. I can win with soy milk. Like I'm not worried about winning. I think the most funny things are the things that actually make you question, like, oh boy, how's he gonna pull this one off, right? Like the Isaac's heart, like yesterday, Isaac's heart marked, all that shit. That run was scary, and I had to completely, we did, you know what, we've done really good with the Soul Lost this game, sorry, Lost Buddy, Lost Soul, done really good with keeping alive, I would say, like, genuinely, it's been probably the best experience I've had keeping that man alive. Also, let's just quickly, okay, I get it now, but yeah, even when we didn't get him alive all four, we kept him alive for, like, the majority of 3 floors. Like, 2 full floors, then died in the final boss fight of the last one. How? Just by living. It's not like we were deleting rooms, like, instantly, you know? We had to work for a lot of the rooms, especially after we picked up soy milk, but, like, we're just kind of vibing. I think in general we've been playing, like, fairly well today, and you know what? Sue me, Spider-Butt's fucking great, okay? Spider-Butt, I'm having a great time with Spider-Butt, especially with the stat hand thing. I think that's making it a lot better, too. Because typically, it doesn't really last that long. But right now, dude, Spider-Butt, it's like, it's making me a little happy. Making me feel things I didn't know I could feel. Can I tell you this? I don't know this boss's attack patterns. I have not fought this boss in, like, without obliterating it entirely in forever. I feel like you very rarely see it. And then every time I see it, I swear to God, I'm like so strong. Though I kind of get it. It basically shoots at you sometimes and also shoots some spikes. It's like, it's not that hard of a boss to figure out, but I just didn't get it. Scapular is not really it. It's not quite it. We could grab the key pieces. Can I tell you the truth? I don't care. Like that's a solid, like, I definitely could, but what difference would it make? Also, sorry about all the chair noises. I know it happens like most episodes, and I only apologize for like once every millennia. But like, I just, listen, I move around a lot when I record. My chair is a salon chair. It's not incredibly uncomfortable. I actually kind of like it, but it's only like certain positions that are comfortable. You have to sit in a very specific way. So I gotta move a lot, because I slowly, you know, I've been recording for a lot of hours today. It's currently 1 a.m. and I've been recording for like probably 7 hours of recording today. So like, you know, in those 7 hours, you're gonna move a little, to be honest. It's one of those things that it happens. And that's okay. And that's okay. You guys can put up with like a little bit of I actually really don't want that, huh? You can put up with a little bit of a creak in my chair, and then it goes back to normal anyway. If it was like an entire episode thing, I'd probably feel really bad. But like happening every once in like once every even 10 minutes in an episode, it just doesn't matter. Just couldn't matter less. Yeah, this run is like so not great, yet we're doing so fine. Like ever since we picked up soy milk, it's been a bit of a struggle. Not like the world's... Also, by the way, a quick nerf to Spider Butt. If you want to make it better, game devs, because it's fine. But I don't think it'd be too overpowered if you made it so every enemy that is killed in the slow state has a 50% chance to spawn a spider. You know, it's like, that's not too overpowered. I think making every enemy spawn a spider like that could be really strong. Because you go into a room with like 3 of the yellow spider spawning boys, right? And then like... next thing you know, it's just you have a full fucking army of spiders, right? But like making it so every other, like just not every other, but 50% chance per enemy. That's not bad. Well, because it's only per slowed enemy, and like, you know, you have to kill them in the timer before they go slowed. And yes, it looks like they're slowed for a long time for us. Keep in mind, they're slowed for twice the amount of time as normal for us. So like, you know, they're not really slowed for too long, so you only have so much time, and if your run isn't, like, completely busted, it's like, odds are you won't even get the full room before they're done being slow, so it's like, it would be, like, a nice little buff, because Spider Butt killing things, dude, come on, that barely happened. That's a pipe, dude, we had lost Soul Buddy that whole time? I thought he left a long time ago. I didn't know we still had him on this floor. We've been really good about protecting him, that time was an accident. And that time was an accident, yeah. Sorry, Lost Soul Buddy. Sometimes we don't mean to protect you. It's just, oh boy, we were not killing that thing fast enough. It's just built into us, Lost Soul Buddy. That's how much we care. We can literally protect you without even knowing you're alive. Also, in case you guys didn't know beam attacks work like this with bombs, I highly recommend you, use that to your advantage, because like it is like a perfectly straight shot. It'll just like dome your bombs. It's great. Okay, go in here. Be great, dude. Really, you actually get both? That's really cool. Having both active items be in the book. I thought it was just not gonna work like that. That's really cool. Eden Soul. The full truth is it's not that great. Eden Soul would be great, but we have no good rooms coming up, right? We have like a secret room coming up, but by the time it's charged, it'll be on the cathedral, where we're not getting we're not gonna get an angel room, right? And that's like the best place to use it. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that was in my brain too. The second I saw that we had the T6 shard, I was like, we could reroll the key piece for Sacred Heart Dream, and it actually happened. Oh, dude, this run is just fun. It's like, I think what I like about this run, and it's gonna sound weird, is it's not too broken. Like now, it's like a little bit more broken for sure, with like homing, revelation, and everything. But it really isn't. It was like we were taking our time clearing rooms. We had the dodge. We had the play. We haven't had much of that recently. Like we've had a lot of just this is broken runs, except that that Kane run. But that was a different type of dodging because we had to dodge with Sacred Heart, which means just face taking enemies, which is like not very skill based. You know what I mean? So it's like I think we've been playing pretty well this episode, all things considered, and I think it's been a lot of fun. Genuinely, this might be one of my more favorite runs of the streak. Sorry, Lost Soul Buddy. I genuinely don't care. I I genuinely couldn't care less. Dude, that D6 play was so risky too, because like the best place to use it was keep D6 shard until chest. Use Eden Soul on chest with the other 4 items. Have a D6 shard for that many items. And I thought about that too. I was like, that was my original plan. Once I saw Eden Soul, and then I saw the statue, and then my brain started doing some like, you know, thinking, and I was like, well, I mean, you know, like we could always do this, and it worked out. It definitely did. Thank God. This has been such a fun run. Early Revelation. We got Lost Soul Buddy, which is always, he's just fun. Like, he's not a great item by any stretch of the imagination, but you can't tell me Lost Soul Buddy isn't fun. We found a use for Spider Butt using a trinket that no one ever talks about that is actually not bad at all. No one ever talks about Spider Butt either, and hey, listen, I'm not saying it's great, but I am also saying it did help a lot in this run, I believe. It's a 2-room charge item, obviously just naturally good with Lemageddon, no Book of Virtues, because that's every 2 rooms you get a Wisp. But the slowdown is just, it's just so nice. Like, it's just super nice. The ability to just not worry, right? To just be able to process things faster every other room too. It's not like it's a rare thing. And I mean, realistically, it's whenever we want to, because we have the soul art, so like we can kind of just at any point decide, okay, we are going to slow down this room with our soul hearts, and it's great. Though it is a little disorienting when some of the room is slowed down, like a monster 2, and the rest isn't. That's a little whack, but that's more of a brain problem than an item problem for sure. Dude, okay, the amount of potties we've had on this floor has been actually overwhelming. Like, we get potties every once in a while, obviously. They're part of the game, and they're pretty common on Cathedral. But that was, like, next level, just what the... Oh, my God, I was trying not to say it, but, like, we hadn't been hit in so goddamn long. Oh, my God, that's 68 fire rate. Yeah, we hadn't been hit in, like, what, since the fucking catacombs? Like, we haven't been hit in fucking forever. And I wasn't saying anything to, like, trying to not jinx it. And I mean, I guess I have nothing to complain about, right? Because, like, we made it far, you know? Like, we just made it really far without getting hit. And I'm even happy to have just gotten that far. That was impressive. And, like, once again, the run was not broken, okay? We had 1 damage. Yes, we had 27 rate of fire, but it was 1 damage. The run was not broken. We weren't getting hard carried. That was genuine good play for floors upon floors. Sacred Heart definitely pushed us over towards, like, the broken area. But, like, that was good play. I was really proud of that. Genuinely proud. This has been one of the best runs for me fun-wise and just, I think, skill-wise for the entire fucking streak. The streak hasn't really pushed us much. And, like, I haven't felt pushed this run at all, which I think also goes to show I might be getting better at Isaac. Because, like, I'm not saying this run was bad, by the way. This run was not bad by any stretch of the imagination. But, like, the run was not overpowered for most of it. And we never really struggled. I was never worried, and not in the slightest. We've been hit twice in the past, like, year. I kind of want to get hit again, just use Hallowed Ground. Oh, we can only use it once per room. Okay. My fault. Yeah, we've been hit twice accidentally for the past, like, year. We have a sun card now, so even, let's say the worst thing happens, right? And we lose all of our health somehow. You know what's going to happen? We're just going to sun card, and then we'll be perfectly fine. Moving on. Moving on. Time to see what Eden Soul and the chest have to offer. Hopefully we get just absolutely stacked. Bam. Okay. Okay, Eden's Blessing again is really nice. Play-Doh Cookie is really nice. Number 2 is really nice. Little Chad is really nice. Bum Friend is really nice. And I think Stitches, as long as it gives us Wisps, is really nice. Oh. Eh. If it did it where, like, I landed, I'd be happy with that. But, like, that's not very good. Stitch is probably something we won't use. We will actually just use the Sun card now, though, because let's be honest. Oh, 2 times stat effect plus Play-Doh cookie is gonna be really good. But yeah, like, I just, like, this run's been going on a while. Oh, only 30 minutes, never mind. This, I do want to leave. I've just been playing Isaac for a long time. Oh, I love the rainbow fucking revelation, dude. I wish I could do like a GIF for a YouTube thumbnail, because you can't show off rainbow revelation in a YouTube thumbnail. That's just not how that works. You can show off, like, purple revelation or any other color, but just not necessarily rainbow. And let's go. Let's even just get the let's just get the Stitch damage in. Sorry, Lost Soul. You kinda deserved it. You kinda you kinda had that one coming. It would have actually been pretty cool having him survive like the final floor, but you know, we don't really operate like that. And it's done. Just like that. That's the Bethany run. Wow, that was really good. Next is Tainted Maggie, and then it's Tainted Isaac, and then it's the last episode of the streak. That was a really good Bethany run. I'm a big fan of that. It should be 31. Yep. Then we're going to do Maggie, Isaac. That's 32, 33, and then 34. Obviously, these two are tainted, and we'll be playing them soon. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you please, and I'll see you next time.